Hello, traders. It is Wednesday, April 8th, and we are about 3 hours into trading. Let's see what the market's got going on. We've got a nice little rally taking place right here. You can see how the market was pretty choppy on the open, long tails above body, tight little doji formations here. We got a move and then a counter move, and that's kind of what we have to wait for when we've got these compressions in here. The first move is usually not the good one. Then you can evaluate how far the move got before we found support. Then you trade that reversal, go the other way. Now we actually have the market establishing a double top formation. 1, 2 with a long red bar here. We've got the 1OP indicator falling pretty dramatically. This can go either way at this juncture. We have one of two scenarios. Either the market can start to weaken dramatically and we start to see a drop down, or this could actually turn into a bullish divergence if we continue to compress here for about another 15 or 20 minutes. In that event, we'll continue to see this indicator fall and fall. Typically, when it falls, the market is going down, just like here. Indicator going up and up and up, market going up and up and up. That's consistent. So we get this big spike and we get a cross in here. Now the market's been going sideways while it's dropping. That is typically a bullish divergence, and it typically signals that there is more upside to come. Gotta wait. This is a period where you just start looking for longs and shorts, so that's exactly what we're going to do. You can see that we've had heavy selling pressure. Yesterday, the market tried to rally, and then it sold off the entire day. The day before that, we had a huge market rally. So we'll go back into the 15-minute chart, and you can see heavy selling in here. Then we gap up, massive gap higher, strong buying right into the close with a huge surge on Monday. So this is very bullish price action. Then we gap higher, selling all day. The long and short of it is, if you look at this move yesterday, we were able to hold the gains from the day before. So we were able to hold the gains from Monday. So basically, I view this as kind of a doji day. Yes, we opened higher, but we closed basically where we closed the prior day on Monday. So it was really a non-event. But the good news is that the market was able to hold those gains. And now today, we're actually starting to extend those gains above the 262 level. You can see on a daily chart that we have a bullish cup and handle formation. There's the cup, there's the handle, there's the breakout. 262 is the critical level, 262.50, excuse me. So yesterday we gap higher and pull back, but today we're grinding into the middle of that candle. So I see this as bullish overall. I'm a little nervous, skeptical of the price action today because we're kind of in pre-holiday mode. I'm expecting trading volumes to fall off. I'm expecting us to stay within a fairly tight range. We got the FOMC minutes this afternoon. I don't think they're going to shed any new light. The Fed is doing everything it possibly can. So we need to watch this double top here, and it'll turn into one of two formations. Either we'll see long red bars taking out this compression, will be below that 270 level on the SPY. In that case, we have to assume that we're going to test the downside with this indicator falling so much. But given that it's almost to the point of bottoming out and troughing in here, I believe this is going to turn into a little bit of a bullish divergence and that we're going to see some more upside. That's how I'm playing it right now. I'm neutral. I am looking for stocks to buy, I'm looking for stocks to sell, and I'm letting this play out. As we get into the afternoon session, we have to trim our size a little bit, so the moves have been less predictable in the afternoon. We've made some decent money so far. I'll show you some of the stocks that I bought, some that I've shorted. I am currently long PII, and I am long that stock at 52.43. Let's see where it's currently trading. And we are at 52.57, so I'm up a little bit on it. I do have a limit order to sell that a dollar higher at 53.43. And I'm also short IQ. I've been in and out of that stock today, but this will probably be my last trade on it because it's choppy. I'm short this stock, and I'm short around $15.94. I have a bid in to buy it at that price. I made some money on an EDU short this morning. That was a pretty nice one. And you can see I shorted it up in here when the stock started to show relative weakness and it started to roll over. That was a nice short. I bought that one back. Baidu I shorted, made some money on that. The Chinese stocks overall have been a little weak today. Baidu, you can see how that's actually been down. So those have been some of my short plays today. On the long side, I had a really nice trade early on NVAX. That stock continues to look strong. I bought it right in here. I could see those tails under body and the relative strength that it showed versus the market on heavy volume. Boom, stock shot higher. So that was a really, really nice one. Made 35 cents on that. ETSY I bought early in the day. That was a nice long. And you can see how that stock has continued to show some strength. I like ETSY. I think that stock actually performs pretty well in here. You can see how it's up against that 200-day moving average. So got to be a little bit careful with it up in here. It's got to get through that resistance level. So on a day trading basis, this would not be a good play right here until it can get through that 200-day moving average. There are other better plays. I am going to show you one or two swing trades that I like also. So that's done well. ZM I made money on early today. That was another nice winner. You can see how that's finding support here. A couple long tails on the D1 basis, and the stock has continued to move higher. I was not in this for the long haul. I did make, I think, about 50 cents on that trade, so I'm happy with it. Just taking small trades today. Taking small gains today, not trying to hit any home runs. I don't think the market action is going to be there for us. I think we're going to have a relatively quiet trading day. Friday, as most of you know, is an exchange holiday. So let's go through a few stocks. I'll show you a few things that I'm looking for in a long or a short. So we'll click through the list. I'm going to go in bull run. And I want to make sure that I'm showing you why I like a stock or why I don't like a stock. Okay, so Cree, nice price action in here, but very choppy trading. So you can see once it starts a trend, it tends to continue that trend. On a stock like this, you have to drop your alert lines and hope for a pullback. And when it pulls back, then you have to draw your upward lines, downward sloping, so that you can catch that next pop higher. That's how you have to trade these. So what do you do with that? You take this alert, and I'm going to put it below that candle right there. It'll extend horizontally. Once the stock comes down and breaks that, I'm going to get an alert. Then I come in and I set downward sloping alert lines so that when it's broken to the upside, I know it's time to get in. Well, with this kind of choppy price action, Pete, wouldn't you just start shorting it here because it's probably going to come in more? Nah, I'm viewing this as a bullish stock because of the price action today. This is a very, very strong move higher, so I want to get on that move. I'm waiting for it to come in, and then I want to join that move higher. But right here, I would do nothing with CREE. Absolutely nothing. DT, this is a nice breakout. It's too far out of the gate, so I can't chase this stock. And I'm just going to go through and show you what I'm looking for. That way you'll know this is super, super strong price action. Another stock that just loves to get into these trends. So, nice rebound today. Can't buy it here. First second I buy a stock like this, it's going to roll over and sell off, and I'll be caught in a trap like that. Don't want to do that. I want to set my alert here, let it come in. As it comes in, I'm going to set my upside alerts, and then I will catch that bounce and get on track with something like this. In here, there's no trade for me. I am trying to find something that I like that I can trade right here, right now. This is a nice little move. It's starting to gain some momentum. Would love to see a little bit of a pullback. I also want to see stocks that are above the prior day's high. Here we go. There's a breakout right there on the SPY. You can see this did end up turning out to be a bullish divergence. You can see this breakout right here. This is nice for the market. We should continue to go higher. So let's see if we can find another long in here. Now that we've got market direction, we can find a stock that we can really get in on. And we're looking for that relative strength, and I'm looking for something that's not too far out of the gate. That's a nice grinder right there. KAR, a little bit too hot. Nice grind higher. You can see how we're picking up a lot of nice stocks in here on this search. This is the bull run search, and nothing that I'd want to jump on because they're all so far out of the gate right now. So I'm looking for something that's just starting to poke its head through resistance. And it's taken me a little while to find that stock. So in the meantime, I am going to show you a couple of stocks that I like for a swing trade. I like VLO, and that might be one that we can buy right here. I've highlighted VLO before. Yes, VLO is one that I would buy right here. I'm going to post that in the chat room, and I'm buying that. Done. And done. Okay, so got that fill there. And so we're in on that at 50.74 on VLO. And let's see if we can find anything else. I do like VLO for a swing trade, by the way. Let's take a look at that daily chart, and I'll show you why. Go into the daily here. You can see the cup and handle formation. You can see this gap right here. The stock is starting to get into that gap. It should easily be able to get up to that $56 level. There's your cup. There's your handle. Nice little breakout right there. So I do like VLO. Another stock that's been really strong today is Twitter. I like Twitter. You can see how it's through. It's got almost a double bottom, higher low pattern right in here. And it's through this horizontal resistance point. Nice long green candle. I like Twitter. So Twitter sets up really well. It's also got a strong balance sheet, and that's why we can hang on to it overnight. You can see cash per share $8.50, debt per share $4.20. Fairly rich forward PE, but they're not going to be impacted by coronavirus supply shortages or work stoppage. They have their employees working from home. So I like Twitter here. I think that sets up for a really nice swing long. So what do we have on the swing side that I like for today? I like VLO. I think you can hold it overnight. I like Twitter. I think you can hold Twitter overnight. So those are your two swing trades for today. And let's see if we can nail another day trade in here. And I'm going to go into the 5-minute chart. This is a nice breakout through the 100-day moving average on W. I suspect that might be through resistance. Actually, it's just kind of getting through this resistance here in this compression. You can see how when the market was deciding what it wanted to do, the stock actually was moving higher. That is relative strength. So I like W for a day trade as well. That's it for today. Just make sure that today you're keeping your trades fairly small this afternoon. We're going into a holiday. I think the price action is going to be pretty choppy. We've seen really heavy selling volume. We've seen really heavy buying volume. So to think that the market is going to be straight up off to the races here, no way. If we can hold on to that 62.50 level on the SPY, I think that's going to set us up for a nice rally next week. That's the mandate for this week, is we've got to hold this cup and handle here as long as we can. Bulls will be happy. Next week we should see some follow-through buying into earnings season. We've got banks kicking off earnings season, so it'll be interesting to see what they say. So that's what you want to do. Swing trader, hold that 62.50 level on SPY. Rally next week. And if you're day trading, you need to be a little bit cautious this afternoon. Expect some choppy trading. We've seen two-sided action. So this move looks like it's starting to run into a little bit of resistance. We're not off to the races. Keep your trades a little bit smaller this afternoon. If you like the content, please give it a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel, turn on your notifications, and I'll make sure to give you some excellent trade ideas each day. Thank you. We'll see you in the morning. Thank you for watching this YouTube video. I'm Pete Stolzers, and I'm going to keep the trade ideas coming along with lots of education, so make sure to subscribe to the channel and please turn on your notifications so that you never miss another trade. If you like the content, please give it a thumbs up. I've loaded 2 other videos that I think you're really going to enjoy. Stay tuned. We'll see you soon.